Look out, folks, there's a new antihero in town, and he's doing things a little differently, both on-screen and behind the scenes. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has spent over a decade trying to get his pet project Black Adam off the ground, making it all the more surreal that the first movie for the classic DC Comics character is currently flexing in theaters worldwide. All along, we've been told in ads and promos that this movie will be the film to change the hierarchy of power in the DC universe, putting tons of pressure on Black Adam to set itself apart from the rest of this comic book movie genre and do something radically different. The jury is still out on whether Johnson and director Jaume Serra actually accomplished this or not, but there's at least one technical aspect involved in the making of Black Adam that actually might prove this film to be a trendsetter of sorts.
I kneel before no one.
As one might expect, Black Adam is packed with explosive action and elaborate set pieces, from Black Adam taking on teams of mercenaries and soldiers who never stood a chance, to the spectacle of the Justice Society of America teaming up to take him down. While audiences will undoubtedly gravitate towards this film for The Rock's star power, the promise of that mid-credits tease, or the novelty of seeing Pierce Brosnan trading quips in a stylized comic book-inspired world, one wholly unique filmmaking technique might go unnoticed: the groundbreaking method used to capture footage of Black Adam flying. In a rowdy and thoroughly entertaining group interview with Entertainment Weekly, Dwayne Johnson and the rest of the core cast of Black Adam opened up about the experience of filming this blockbuster romp. When asked about the process of capturing superpowers in motion and whether members of the ensemble found themselves resorting to the tried-and-true process of wire work, a method used for countless blockbuster films and especially comic book movies, The Rock revealed a neat insight into how Black Adam took a different tact to capturing its main protagonist in flight. As it turns out, director Jaume Serra collaborated with his leading man to shake things up a bit from previous superhero movies. As The Rock put it, one of the issues that we all had, specifically Jaume, was that with flying, they're all on cables and wires. So there's this unique tilt that sometimes happens that really bugged him. He said, "If I can create a way to make you fly where you're literally horizontal the whole time, would you be open to that?" I said, "Of course I would." So I never got on any wires. I was on this really cool advanced machine that allowed me to lay flat. Though it might not seem like a major deviation from the norm, it's clear that the cast and crew felt the difference. In fact, Johnson goes on to explain how this change informed his performance.
"We're here to negotiate your peaceful surrender."
I'm not peaceful. Nor do I surrender.
The fact that the rig allowed The Rock to act unencumbered by wires actually played into how he brought the character to life. The actor said, "One of the cool things about Black Adam is that he plays psychological chess with people. So he likes to levitate and float and make people look up at him, which is a cool G move. He looks down at people. So I was on this mechanical arm and everyone here had the unfortunate experience of looking up at me." Thanks to the scope and scale involved in most stories, superhero productions famously tend to rely on a lot of green screens and other practical realities of a film set, all of which could threaten to break immersion for the cast and look less than convincing for the audience. With this seemingly minor tweak in the technology, the cast and crew of Black Adam joined forces to help foster the best possible environment to tell the story of this unique character in a truly unique way. Black Adam is currently playing in theaters.